Buddy, checking Fantasy Can here. Welcome to this week's episode. So for this episode, I want to focus on the breakout players that are going to be coming up for the 2019 season. So all the players I think that are just going to bust on the scene, have really big years coming up in 2019. That's who we're going to be talking about in this video. So I hope you guys are ready. First guy on the list, not a shock to anyone really, Baker Mayfield. Baker is going to be making your fantasy team feeling dangerous this season. Besides Patrick Mahomes, he has the best weapons out of any other young quarterback in the entire league. Odell is obviously the biggest factor as to why Baker is going to have a breakout year this year, but I feel like he would have been there anyway. He had a great rookie season and still finished pretty up there in fantasy points. Looks solid all around, and I think that there's a lot of great things to come from Baker. And of course, because of the weapons that he's gained this offseason, all needless to say, he's someone that you want to target for your draft. If you want to wait a little bit on a quarterback but still have a chance to have one of the top guys, Baker's one of your people to go to. You can probably pick him a little bit later this year, but he's still going to possibly be able to give you QB1 numbers. Next person I want to talk about is Mike Williams on the Chargers. Now, if anyone has seen this man play before, you know that he absolutely bodies people. Williams started to be used as the kind of 50-50 jump up and get the ball kind of guys for the Chargers later on in the season. He caught a couple touchdowns because of it. He had that one really big game against the Chiefs where he had around like 29 points or something crazy like that. The thing is he hasn't really been consistent yet, but I think this year with Terrell Williams leaving, the Chargers' number 2 wide receiver, Williams is going to have a chance to step up and take a huge role. I could see Williams this year being a wide receiver 1. Williams is going to see way more targets and start to be utilized a lot more in that offense as well. The talent is there for Mike Williams. It's just a matter of how often they're going to give him the ball. So that's why I really like him for this year. And this next guy, people don't really understand how good he's been. Aaron Jones has led the league in yards per carry, 5.5 rushing yards per attempt. But the thing is, that's kind of weird, is he only finished 23rd in fantasy points. Now that doesn't add up. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at what was going on here. He had 133 carries in those games, which is a crazy low number for someone who has that many yards per carry. They should be having a lot more than that. You can pretty much tell 2 carries is averaging a first down. You want to use him a lot, but the Packers just didn't. And not to mention, he missed the first 4 games of the season because of that whole, no being able to smoke weed thing. With a new coach there's a good chance that he's going to figure out a way to use Aaron Jones in a good way, in a big way. So that's why I think that he's going to be huge to have later on in drafts this year. Lastly, I want to talk about a tight end, Evan Engram on the Giants. Finished 13th in fantasy points among tight ends last year. Not too flashy. But the thing is, he only played 11 games. So he still had a solid season. And even though his numbers weren't really there, with Odell leaving, that absolutely creates a huge effect for him. He's going to be receiving a lot more targets in that offense. Even though Sterling Shepard and Golden Tate are going to eat up a few, Evan Engram is talented enough to take up a lot more than what people may think he's getting right now. He looked fantastic his rookie year. Second year kind of fell off due to a little bit of an injury, but if he can stay healthy, he can be a top 5 tight end. He should be a top 5 tight end this year. Alright guys, that wraps up this week's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Check out our Instagram feeds for updates on when we post videos and articles on our website. Check out our website for those articles. Thank you guys so much, and please remember to have a great day.